So just like everybody else, I've been watching the video of the most recent school shooting. Maybe not like everybody else, because at this point, I know myself included, we've all been seeing it so much over and over that you become numb, and at a certain point you have a certain sort of self-protection that you can't see one more school shooting or you might not be okay. But today I engaged, and I watched a 12-year-old boy, I think on CNN or something like that, I'm not sure which network, and he said he grabbed a metal bat that happened to be in the corner of the classroom, and he said he was holding on to it, and he said because if he was gonna go down, he was gonna go down fighting. He was 12 years old. Now, I study history a lot, and enough to know that 12 years old at 13 in many cultures all around the world, 13 up until very recently was considered almost a man. But we hold ourselves to a different standard, a higher standard. We consider ourselves evolved, and so right now that little boy is a little boy. He's not a man, and yet he's acting like one, and we're really proud of him. Is this what we want, the environment we want to put our kids in? Is this what we want? There's the two sides saying gun control and mental health. I'm just saying that we need both. We need responsible, sensible gun control. We're not going to banish everything. Let's be realistic, guys. And for my friends that think we should, it is what it is. I live part-time in Michigan. I know many avid, very ethical hunters who eat meat and take care of the land, use every part of the animal. I very highly respect that. But we can have common sense gun control. We also need massive mental health care. Like, I should not be able to just go buy a gun right now because I've never shot a gun before in my life. But if I were to take some classes, like I need a car license, then and pass those classes and show that I know what I'm doing, like a car or like multiple other things, then great. Then I can own a gun as long as I'm also, mentally stable. Mental health care should be a priority. It should be in every single health insurance plan. It should be equal to getting a physical checkup. We should be checking out our other part of being, our mental part, our souls, depending on whatever religion, spirituality, or nothing. If you're an atheist, you still are here. You have a reason for being. We need to be addressing and making sure that that is as healthy as everything else. And also uncompromised, people that do own guns and weapons, like there has to be some compromise there as well. You have to be open to the classes and to the licensing. Like, it can't just be like, hey, guns don't kill people, people kill people, but they couldn't do quite the same amount of damage if they didn't have the automatic weapon or the gun that they had. We will discuss back and forth, but what we can, I think, agree on is that, like, if you are a responsible gun owner, then holding yourself to a higher standard of having a license, taking classes, passing those classes, like, okay, cool, you know what, that sucks, I'm awesome, I am always safe, but in order to keep other people safe, so also I don't have to worry about my own children, because I know that people in my community are responsible gun owners. People in my community have licenses, they've taken classes, I know they have background checks, I know that they're okay. So it's a twofold compromise. We have responsible gun owners in place, and we're looking at our mental health. It's not going to get solved overnight, but with these small incremental changes in 5, 10, 12, 15, 20 years, even when our kids have kids or are starting to think about it or graduating high school, when they're becoming adults, hopefully they don't have to be making these same decisions. If we put policies in place that can compromise and bring both sides together and make change, then we can change our culture and change our society. And I think that's what we're all really here for. Whatever it is the outcome needs to be, people aren't shooting kids in classrooms. People aren't breaking into schools and killing people, gunmen. People aren't shooting up concerts, all of these things, nightclubs. There is a world in which this doesn't have to exist, and it's going to take both sides compromising a little bit and coming together in the middle and finding a solution that treats every single part and symptom of the problem so we can get to the root, which is probably our heart and souls. But that's just my own take on it. I'm sure other people have many takes, but we have to get to the root of the problem. And you know what the truth is that probably both sides are a little bit right. Usually everybody has a reason and a place that they're coming from, and realistically probably it's both sides have something to say and bring to the table, and a solution could include a lot of these pieces and ideas. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.